All right, one question that comes up from time to time in art class is how do I get a photograph that I've taken on my iPhone? How do I upload that photograph to Brightspace through a Dropbox link? So as you know, in art class, every block has week 1, week 2, and week 3. And week 3 is where there's going to be a project. Once you complete your project, you want to take a high quality photograph of that, or ideally, if you have a scanner, you would use the scanner instead of going through this method. If you don't have a scanner, then this is the next best option. And in this video, I'll show you how to do it. It's really not too difficult. What you'll want to do is, first I need to give you a tip about taking your photographs of your artwork. Now this is a photograph that I took of a drawing that my son made a while ago. Now if you look, sometimes I get student artwork photographs submissions that look something like this. It's not ideal. If you look, it's the photograph, or the picture that I'm holding, it's like creased in the middle. This side is closer than this side, therefore this is not a parallel line up here. This has a shadow because of the crease. It's all tilted. It doesn't look very good. And I tried to show you a better attempt the second time. So in this one, you don't see any ugly shadows. I just held the camera evenly and parallel to the face of the artwork and carefully held it as I snapped a picture, and I made sure that the lighting was as good as possible. You could take your photographs outdoors, that might help. Sometimes if you take photographs indoors, cameras can do kind of weird things that aren't so desirable. You could have grainy images or something like that. So make sure you're taking your photograph in good light, and you might end up with something that you're happy with like this. Take a couple of them and just try to pick the best one you can to send to me. So once you've got a photograph like this, you're going to want to go to tda.brightspace.com, and this is what it'll show up as on your iPhone there. And I'm going to enter in, it'll ask you to enter in your username and password. So that is what I'll do now, and I'll just fast forward through this part so that, because you'll be doing the same thing. You just enter in your username and password, and then we'll follow along on the next step. Okay, now I've logged into my account here, and what I need to do is search for the art class. And there's probably more than one way to do it, but this is the way I do it. I'll scroll down until you see My Courses. Now once you get here, you might already see art on your screen, but this account has so many different classes. This is an account that teachers use from time to time, and I'm just going to type in the word art I just clicked it down here, art, and that brought up all the art. You probably won't have to do this. Yeah, there we go. And as long as you find your art class, you're good. So I'm just going to use this grade 2 art class that I created. And when you get to the class website, it's going to look like this. And you could just check it out. Scroll down, scroll up. What you're going to want to do is click here on the 3 parallel bars in the upper left, and then you'll click Content. So you'll have to scroll down a little bit, and then you can see there's the syllabus, frequently asked questions, and then the first, whatever block that you're wanting to upload it to. Like if you're in block 5, you're going to see block 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. In this account, I've brought the student here, who's just a fake, it's just a fake account that I'm using. I brought them to week 3 in this class of block 1. Now keep in mind also that you won't see block 2 and you won't see week 2 and week 3 until you've met the requirements, until you've looked at all the links and done all the activities in week 1. You won't see week 2 until you've done all the activities in week 2. You won't see week 3. And I should also say, if there's a quiz that you find anywhere in week 1 or week 2 of any block, you need to earn higher than a 60% in order to move on to the next week. but you can take that quiz an unlimited amount of times. So I'll click week 3 here. And I'm going to scroll down. This is a message that I sent, and I can pinch like this and I can get a more of a bird's eye overview. Now I know where I'm at here. So I see the block 1 project, and of course you're going to have to read this in order to know what to do, but I'm going to just click on this link right here. You can see it says block 1 project Dropbox. So that brought me here, and I'll pinch like this to zoom out, and these are the instructions I give. Now, if I scroll down, it says your browser does not support dropping files from your device. Let's try it. So I'm going to upload it right here. Photograph like this. Moments. Right there. That's the one I want. So I'm going to go through that one more time. If I go through upload, it's saying that it doesn't support dropping files from the device, but I believe it will. So upload into the photo library, and I just click on the folder that this was in, and I'm going to click on the better of the 2 photographs here, and then I'll click done. And you can see here, looks like it's loading. The shaded bar is moving across here slowly, and it might take a moment. So, alright, now as you can see, it actually did work. This file here, it says 3.18 megabytes, and now it looks like a link here that you can click. You don't need to click it, but now that we know that it's uploaded, we can just scroll down a little bit here and click Submit to Dropbox. I think that did it. And that's it, and you get a message here that says submitted successfully. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions, please email me to let me know. All right, have a great day.